You wanna tell them I ain't real? Let me set it straight. Half of the niggas I fuck with was moving like snakes. Had to cut my grass, but damn, it was too late. We all eating good, so why the fuck you watching my plate? But back on my bully, they say.
Welcome to Views from the Lake podcast. And today's artist, he is one of a kind. This guy has succeeded many boundaries. He's in and out the city. If you see him in the city, you got to catch him. This guy is talented. He has been on multi platforms, has maybe a million, surplus a million views. I'd like to say, who we viewing today?
On them Pesos, let's go. It's your boy.
Venom Pesos, bro. I appreciate you for being on the platform, my dog.
I appreciate you for having me, boss man.
So I'd like to get into it. I'd like to start off and take it back. So I'd like to take it back. Where was you born and raised?
I was born in Kansas City, Kansas, but I was raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. You know?
In Arkansas.
Yeah.
So when did you move to Arkansas?
When I was 5 years old.
5 years old. So how was that?
Man, I feel like that made me who I am today, for real. I don't see my life no different, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't grow up in Arkansas, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Facts. Do you still go back there to visit?
Yeah, I go down there and pick up my partners every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me going down there, it's wicked down there, you know?
Wicked,
yeah.
For sure. What's a core childhood memory you remember from your childhood, like something that just stuck with you?
For real, good or bad?
Just whatever.
Yeah, I just say when my big brother, he was in the 7th grade, I was in the 5th grade. He told me it's time to grow up. Let's go rob this pawn shop. So shit, like we took somebody's bike. We went up there. We didn't ever do it though, but it was just crazy that we was into at that age.
Oh, so y'all went and robbed a spot?
We was to, you know
was
what I'm saying?
to.
Yeah, I was in the 5th grade. I was hoping that he canceled the last minute anyway, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you didn't want your brother to, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you didn't want your big brother to look at you as, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you soft.
Disappointed.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so I was all in for it, but I'll never forget that memory because that was some wild, you know.
Did you have your parents in your life, like your mother, father?
My pops, I don't know him. I never met him in my life. I'm actually named after him, and he ain't even the person I'm named after. Not even my real pops. So like my biological pops, when I moved back to Kansas City, he died like 2 weeks before I was supposed to meet him and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never meet him before as my mom's. Man, I was close growing up, you know, but then once I got teenage years, we kind of drifted apart. You know what I'm saying? You know how that be.
Yeah. Do you feel like your dad not being there impacted you to go harder, or it might have took from you?
For real, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I say a little bit of both because it took from me because now at this time of age, you know what I'm saying? Like when my kids, like my daughter just started school, so like I ain't had no adult supervision that I can call over me and be like, hey, Pops, how was it when you took me to school? Or how was this, how was that? You know what I'm saying? I could ask mom, but in reality, she got 4 other kids too. So it's like, it ain't as special with a mom for real, for real. I don't want no mom to take that the wrong way, but it ain't that much special, you know what I'm saying? But when the Pops is around and mom, it hit a little bit different, you know? So I feel like as far as the good end, it made me keep going. It made me want to be present in my kids' life more. It made me want to do the shit he couldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Did you play any sports or activities growing up?
Yeah, I was him on the basketball court for sure. I played football. Well, them were the only two I did. I could run track, you know what I'm saying, because I was just fast for running, you know what I'm saying, ducking the boys out there in the hood, you know what I'm saying. So I was fast on my feet in general, but like, you know what I'm saying, them was the two sports that I say, was the most successful at, you know.
Got you. How was high school? Did you graduate high school? How was that?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I feel like I owed it to my moms. Like I said, my mom's got a lot of kids, so like that being said, like all her kids got a high school diploma. So like and all my little brothers they look up to me. So I feel like if I would have completely just said, man, I ain't doing school, I feel like all of them would have did the same thing. So like by me keep going, I don't like school. I didn't like school. But stay in school. All the kids watching, stay in school. But like I ain't really, I was just intelligent, you know. I knew what the average kid didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was able to pass all tests, but I ain't like school. But I graduated, went to college, got the hoop, all that, you know.
What age did you start rapping, or when did it come like spark in your head to rap? When did it influence you?
I gotta say, it was always in me, man. It was always in me. Like me sparking my music craft and me starting music was two different things, though. Like I ain't start till later, but me actually knowing I had what it take, I gotta say 7, 8 years old. 7 to 8 years old, bro. Uh,
Nice. Do you remember your first show?
oh yeah, I
Could,
remember.
could you explain that first show? But not also that where it was at,
Yeah.
but what was the feeling in your mind with you really just manifesting this on your own?
I mean, when I moved up here, I had the idea like I already had the plan. The plan was already in motion. So it's like to actually be patient, stay down, stay humble, and then see this stuff playing out in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. I can't even say it's a dream come true because I knew it was gonna come, but it's like a movie because I see it on movies all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like my life is like a movie when it comes to this. So like my first show was at the Roxy out there in Shawnee before they closed it down. We had that spot jumping every time, you know what I'm saying, that they booked us out there. Cause I started out with the group. I wasn't solo. I started out with the group. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, we showed up. Couple of my guys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Scott. He was like, man, what if it ain't nobody up in there? You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, best believe, brother, I done already went around all the like the loopholes to make sure it's not like that. And you like in the area we at, we know, so it's like we knew we were gonna be popping. We knew the show was gonna be popping. So it's like we walk in there, we see people with YBC shirts. It's probably like 50 to 60 people with YBC shirts on. I'm like, this shit crazy. And at the time, I'm 19. So like the rest of the gang, they like 18, 17, 16, 15, all the way to 14 years old. And we in the club, you know what I'm saying? So like we kids, bro, you know what I'm saying? Toe it up, you know what I'm saying? Did what we was supposed to do.
Gotcha. When you say you was with your crew back then, was that YBC?
Yes, sir. YBC the gang. Shout out to my boys.
Who came up with YBC, and what does that stand for?
It was me, young Eli, and Scar. We was sitting in the front room at the crib, you know what I'm saying? We were hungry, starving and shit. We was hungry and shit. We was like, we need to do something. Tired of being broke. Me already knew I could rap, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I already knew they wasn't finna fuck with the idea. I already knew it, but I knew they was my brothers, so they was gonna go with whatever I was going with. I said, bro, let's rap, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a group, let's do it together. I always thought, let's do it together, man. I ain't never want to do this shit by myself, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's do it together. So shit, we started thinking of the names and shit. I'm like, we young, you know what I'm saying? We get into the bag, you know what I'm saying? That's how we came with the name, you know what I'm saying? Because it was young bread chasers at the time.
Oh,
But other people just naturally other people
no, I said just talk up a little more
oh,
about that.
now you good. Naturally, people start calling us young bag chasers, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, and then shit crazy that you asked that question because fast forward now, I'm just, to my acknowledgement, I just found out some other niggas in Philly, you know what I'm saying, that name YBC as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody sent it to me last night, for real, I'm gonna show you the message when we off camera. He was like, hey, you know them? I'm like, nah, they was like, you know, you can sue them, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they got your whole name, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know I got LLCs to all my stuff, but I ain't one of those type of artists that really be on that type
Who put you on the business mind frame?
of.
And I say that because it's thousands of rappers,
Mm-hmm.
thousands of rappers in the city. When I say okay, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep comparing the roles.
Yeah.
The work that y'all put in, the studio, y'all in the studio 22 hours probably out of a 24-hour day.
Facts.
It shows with what y'all wear, the designer, the jewelry. Not also that it's hard to with you guys' team to know who's the breadwinner because everybody looks like they winning.
Yes, sir.
So I guess my question is coming back to say is where does this business mind state come from, or who taught you that, or what made you fall into just keeping your ducks in a row? And I salute you on that because you're young,
For sure.
bro. You 24, bro.
Yes, sir.
By 30, bro, I can only imagine where you're gonna be at, bro.
Sure.
So I want to know who gave you that outlook.
I gotta say, the 2012 version of me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, this always, I knew I was gonna be her. Like, I knew it. Me and God the whole time, like, I always knew it. That's why I got bad anxiety. Cause like, I know the next move is gonna be a green before it's even a green. I could be on a red light, but I know it's gonna be a green. I literally know it's gonna be a green just because what I feel in my soul. So it's like my business side, like I said, I was always intelligent. I was always smarter than the ones in the hood where I'm from. I knew I was gonna be bigger than this. I was gonna be not better than my peers, but I'm gonna be bigger artist. You know what I'm saying? It takes that one person to be different. That's why you hear most people when they get out the hood be like, oh, he switched on the hood, stuff like that. They not really meaning like he forgot about the hood. It's just they can't understand him now. You know what I'm saying? His mindset different. He know the business side. He knows certain stuff that the hood don't know. You know what I'm saying? Cause like everybody from the hood, they only see that. It's like a fishbowl. They only see that. You gotta get in the aquarium. You know what I'm saying? You gotta swim out there and be able to see what you can do. And with the aquarium, yeah, you gonna run into some sharks. You gonna run into some shit you ain't even seen in that fishbowl. But you know how to swim. You gonna learn how to, you know what I'm saying, maneuver through situations. So it's like me, I already knew the music side as an artist, you get paid the less. This to all the artists watching this. As an artist, if you just an artist, you're gonna get paid the less. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, so it's like you gotta know what's going on with your contract when it's getting made and when it's getting sent out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know with your managers how much they really get. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how much your managers really putting out for you. Do they deserve that? You know what I'm saying? Is you really doing all that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta know percentages. Most people don't know about the BMIs. They don't know about a lot of stuff like that. So it was just me not wanting to get finesse. Cause like when I first started the music scene, I literally got finessed with certain promoters, certain stuff like that.
Is that where, I mean, earlier, what you had just mentioned,
Mm,
bad anxiety,
yeah,
is that where some of that started at?
yeah, for sure, for sure. Cause it's like I know you got to take some L's to win. I didn't expect to come in here taking over nothing. You know what I'm saying? I knew you got to deal with the fans that's gonna clown you. You gonna deal with the fans that's gonna try to be like, man, this nigga really like that, or is he really this, or really gonna try to like pull your background cards and stuff like that. So the thing about it, like I said, my plan was so spick tight. I already knew everything was gonna play out how it play out. But when people try to dig up the background of where I'm really from, you know what I'm saying? Where they try to he did this or he did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that was already taken care of from the age of 12. You know what I'm saying? Just I had to actually live it out and make it happen now. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's like me, I taught myself everything when it came. Like I said, I ain't had no father in my life. I wanted that. So it's like I taught all the stuff to myself that I want to teach to my boys. I got two boys. So I actually want them, well, I don't even want them to do it. I know they're gonna come to me because they're gonna be like, Pops done did too much. Like this man was doing this. That's what I want to ask my father. You know what I'm saying? So shit like you say I'm 24, but I 45, 46-year-old advice. They be calling me, hit me and be like, nephew, how should I handle this? You know what I'm saying? My taxes say this, but what should I do on this? I talk them through it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you remind me of me in so many ways. That's wild, bro.
Salute, salute.
But at 24, I still wasn't at that mind state, though. I'm so glad to see you there, bro.
That's love. That's
So
love.
we're going to go into it. Correct me if I'm wrong. September 2019, you have your first child, which was a girl.
No, it was July 4th. July 4th.
July 4th, you had a
Yeah,
girl.
she was supposed to be. That's what she was supposed to be.
Okay,
You know
see,
what
I'm
I'm
going on
saying?
Facebook
Yeah,
dates.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
just seeing
yeah,
when the
yeah.
post was, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Walk me through that. How was that?
It was crazy because, like I said, she wasn't even supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the time, when I first found out she was coming, I'm like, I'm talking about when I first found out, like, I got a kid on the way. I'm like, I was homeless, you know what I'm saying? Living house to house, sleeping on the floors, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when I moved in with my partner Scar and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, like, I was kind of messed up mentally, you know? I found out I had her. What am I gonna do to get me out of this situation? I don't want to be like everybody else making excuses on why I can't be something. I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do? So I use what God gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, so like
mm.
when she came, I remember like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The feeling of it, I was just like, I'm gonna be a father. Like, I ain't know who to call first. Cause like I said, you know, if you homeless, that mean you ain't really got really ties or connections to your family at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like shout out to YBC the game though, cause they was there. You know what I'm saying? They was there. But
And when you say homeless, what caused this homelessness? Was that you rebelling against what you knew, or you just not want to listen to moms and you just want to go your own way and be a man, or was it just like the situation of life was just really there?
So see, check this out. See, when I moved up here, we moved up here 2015 on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, I didn't intentionally do this, but I set this plan. So I say it's manifestation for real. I moved up here on Halloween. Everybody that know me know that's my holiday, my favorite. Well, people consider it not a holiday, but that's my favorite holiday. It's Halloween. We moved up here on that date. You know what I'm saying? So like when I moved up here, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask me that question again so I can like re-elaborate it on that. You know what I'm saying? So can you ask me that for me one more time?
Uh, I asked you, did you rebel against your
Oh
mom?
yeah, exactly. Boom. Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you rebel that made you homeless, or was it really just like your life structure
yeah,
situation that just
yeah.
made it like that for
Yeah,
you?
that's exactly what it was. I see, boom. See, like when we moved up here and stuff, like shit, we ain't, we was, it was fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? We moved up, we ain't had no crib, nothing. We had to stay with my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Turner District, it was either move with my auntie and go to Turner, or stay with my grandma
I
and
know
go to
right where you was
Washington High School.
at. I know
See,
right where you was at.
see,
Okay.
my mom, she like in reality, well, we coming from Palm Bluff. If I went to Washington, I was still gonna be in the same type of shit I was in. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like I was always, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was in the hood, so it's like it is. You know what it is. So I'm like, reality Turner was the best fit. You know what I'm saying? For me, actually changing my life and shit. But like I said, that ain't changing my personal life. We still homeless. Like as a unit, my whole family was homeless. So like, all right, cool. Mom's got a spot. We moved to the 70s out there. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Sunflower. So like now I'm back in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can take a nigga out the hood, but it's hard to take the hood out of a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like I try to hide that so much, you know what I'm saying, that where I was really from. Like when I really moved up here to Turner, I try to change like how I moved. I was more quiet. I ain't really talk to people. I ain't want people to know. Cause I came up here, I was 14-year old with a tattoo though, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody around me when I did get to Turner, I was 15. I ain't want them to see that. So I used to wear hoodies. It be hot as hell. I'm wearing hoodies, all that. Because I didn't want them to actually see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell the manager what's up, man.
Yeah,
He should have came with you, man.
he in Texas right now.
He in Texas. When he
Yeah.
get back, man, we gonna tap in.
You hear that? He said when you get back, we're gonna tap in.
Yeah.
He just had left last night. It's like I gotta get the whole gang on here. Like when you see us, we like damn, you gonna be like, damn, like we all, you know what I'm saying, we look unified. You'll be able to be like, oh, it's a mirror image of BTH for real. Like we literally like a young version of them. We got like they say I'm equivalent to Rose. We got a nigga who equivalent to Bojack. AY, like literally a nigga that look just like AY. Like,
That's hard.
Like, and we didn't even know them though. Like when we first started doing this shit, we didn't know them. I didn't meet Rose until literally they made a freshman list from KC last year, and they posted both of us on there. And then that's when they was like, on Instagram, they made a little group chat. Me, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't friendly with other artists. For real. Like, you feel me? Because I just know they be envy real. But like, his energy was different and shit. He was like, I'll work with anybody in this group chat. Just don't charge me, and I ain't gonna charge y'all. LOL. I just felt like that was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, he funny.
Like, I'm like, man, I fucks with this nigga. So I hit him. Shit, we booked a 10-hour session. Nigga. We had knocked out 20 songs.
Man, that nigga Rose don't leave the studio.
And that's how literally the dude Tree on the Slap who recorded, he was both our engineer. He said the same thing. He said, bro, you need to work with Rose, bro. He said, y'all both working ethic is crazy. Yeah. I got over 2,500 songs at the time. You know what I'm saying? Rose was up there too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. And then now, fast forward now, me and him got like over 50, 60 songs together.
You know what? That's so crazy because I didn't know your catalog was as long as it was until I actually did my research.
Yeah, for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, my catalog, and it's crazy now. It's like I got 3,600, 3613 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's like, but it's a reason why I'm doing that like that because most of this shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sell to the labels.
You did the KC Choice Awards. Show Me You Care basketball game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was that?
It was good giving back to the community for real, showing my face 'cause I normally don't show out. I normally don't come out. I'll be at the house with my kids, so that was good for that. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see the kids smile. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Shout
you.
out Shell West for that.
For real. Well, just like me.
I'm a
That's
singer.
exactly what I'm doing with this podcast. And you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm looking for my funding to get funded by this shit where I can start paying all y'all for coming on here.
For sure.
Just how Vlad or Say Cheese does. You know what I'm saying? Because we deserve it, just like every other city. Why can't we get, you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta think about it. You the celebrity of our city.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my boys last night about it. Everybody want to be worldwide celebrities. Everybody want to be worldwide celebrities. But like, bro, the goal is to be city, state celebrity. Like reality, we are. It's just like our peers and shit look at us like certain ones be like, we grew up with them, so I ain't finna just be nut riding or
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Basically supporting, which
exactly.
sucks.
You from the city, so I'm gonna support your shit. Cause at the end of the day, you popping. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you literally is our outlook to the city when people ask what is KC music scene. They not gonna really go to the music. Right. Like they not. Cause when I first moved up here, me personally, all my people knew I despise listening to any local music when I first moved up here. I didn't know nobody. So think about it, why would I, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna call you back when I'm finished though. I just want you to meet him and shit. Hey, look, brother. Yeah, but like, I ain't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I came up here, I'm used to my beef where I'm from is crazy. That's another reason why my mom's had to move us up here. Like, so it's like, with that being said, like, I don't know if you heard of Rundown Spaz. Arkansas.
I have.
They're my little homies.
Okay, well, see, listen, I got family in Arkansas. Actually, my sister and my uncle that produces all music lives in Arkansas, so I know a lot of Arkansas artists. You know, because that was the thing. Another thing is when they come from out to perform here, I want them on here.
For sure.
So if you do know,
and I can bring them out here and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just I've been playing chess with the music, so I just had to basically get all my connect. I didn't want to bring my boys up here, but they already got millions on certain videos. And shit. I didn't want to bring them up here and they somebody trying to low blow them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like low ball them on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like far as a show or something like. They do shows and shit just how I do them. They do it for free if you fuck with them. Like me, like I was gonna come up here for free anyway. Like even if you was offering me some bread or something, I was gonna be like, hell no.
Now I had people like King Bobby J, Bobby J turned me down, Brad, Casey. A lot of people have told me like, bro, it's not about the money.
Bro, it's about the opportunity, bro. Cause like this is big for me too. Like, bro, I've been all around the world, but don't nothing hit better than some shit in home. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was on off the porch all day. Off the porch, I didn't really care about that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just did it just to show people back home I'm popping my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That was my whole plan. I had to flood the city from the outside in. You know what I'm saying?
So what was up with the YBC merch, the shirts and hoodies? When y'all came with the brand, is that when y'all just thought to make the hoodies and the merch to go with it?
Everybody was just hitting us up in the area. Everybody was just hitting us up talking about like, oh, where the hoodies at? Where the shirts at? I'm like, man, we can get paid off this anyway. You know, like I said, we're trying to get some money off of. I wasn't just doing it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it to get some money. You know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was at the beginning. We was doing it to get the money. So that's where that came about. You know.
Got you. What was your first mixtape?
Oh, man, I done released a lot of music over the time. So
You have.
like my first project.
And what year was that? Because it was so hard. You got so much everywhere scattered. It was hard for me to particularly say this was the first mixtape and this was the time.
For sure. Not because the thing about it is, I was working with is like at first, like I told myself to never mess with no deal with nothing on my upcoming because I ain't want to get finesse. But like I was in like a little partnership at the time. I was gonna sign with this label and everything, and like I had an Apple Music set up under Pesos. They took it down and everything like that. Took all my tapes down. I had like four tapes on there. I had Pesos versus Pessoa Volume 1 on there. My first one was with the group though. That was why we see the gang growing up too fast.
Got you.
That was the first one for sure.
I figured that was because I could only find volume 2 of that. I couldn't find the first volume, but I was figuring that's what it was.
Volume 2 was on my new Apple Music Spotify account. Like I said, they took my other one. They took that and left that with it. So I couldn't even all that old music, I was sick when they took that. So it's like I'm gonna re-drop all that, but it's like they took probably like 200 to 300 songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about on that one, on that account in particular, I had over I want to say 2.7 million streams on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to start running back up on this new one. So yeah, but my first solo project was damn I know the cover art of it. You know what I'm saying? It was like me being prisoner inside of my own brain. Just I
Uh-huh.
can't remember the name of it.
What can you tell me about that album or that time during that?
That's when my daughter was born around that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was crazy to me. I had the whole area lit, you know what I'm saying? Like Turner, everybody was lit out there, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like, oh yeah, he done dropped his first solo project, you know, deeper than it looked. That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody went crazy on that, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a crazy point of time at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was 19, got my first solo project out, you know what I'm saying? Like
Now, was Dumb and Dumber on that album?
Dumb and Dumber was on the Growing Up Too Fast Volume 2. It was on
Now,
that.
was that your first video?
Yeah, now that was my first one with the group. My first video was with me and Ty Trizzle.
Tracy.
Yeah, me and Ty Trizzle. Shout out to Ty Trizzle here, SNL artist, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We under the same manager. But it was called Gang Shit. Like he had to connect for the cameraman at the time. He knew like, you know what I'm saying, he could go. He knew I could go. He was like, let's shoot it. We shot it. We recorded the video on it. We recorded the song in the attic. We shot the video. It was cold as hell. That was my first ever video. And after that I just fell in love with the camera being in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna say. You definitely had. Who was your cameraman? That's why I'm gonna start off.
They spread it out,
They
you know what
spread
I'm
it
saying?
out.
I got Three Palms, I got DJ Vince, I got Tunnel Visions, I got Six the director, I got Cliff Scott. I'm trying to show all of them love right now. I ain't trying to miss nobody. Film by Goons, he shot one before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't released that one yet, but he shot one. But those, the ones I named, them my main ones.
What's the process to your video making? You got a lot of videos. Do you need something specific, like a specific scene or shot, or does it have to be, or you could pretty much just shoot anywhere, anytime?
Oh yeah, me, I'm the type of person I turn none into something, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I can't forget Skrilly Vision, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Skrilly, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like we could like I said, we could shoot a video right here and like I could switch this right here into so much like it'd be crazy as hell.
Got you. Well, since you started rapping 2019.
Yup.
Over the past 3 years, your lyricism and charisma elevated over each album.
Mm.
Is that something that you work on when you do albums or mixtape, trying to make it better than the last one, or
Yeah.
is that like it really don't matter? You just making music, or is that something that's like really a goal for you?
Yeah, I like the way you asked that question. Yeah, for real. I ain't gonna lie, it's intentional though. My music is always ahead of its time. So it's like the shit I'm rapping about this year, man, I already had this shit planned out probably 2 years ago. And the music that I'm gonna release in a couple years, I got now. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It just on to release certain shit, like based off of the season, based off of the energy of what's going on in the world, based off what I'm seeing people dealing with on the internet and stuff like that. Like the fresh music for me, you gonna get from like features, stuff like that, like the Two Folds joint, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm going there, cause I freestyle, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
Okay. Well, on October 16, 2020, you opened up for Polo G at Sioux Falls in South Dakota.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was, man, shout out to DJ Tony Tone, you know what I'm saying? DJ Tony Tone, you know what I'm saying? That's Polo G official DJ, you know what I'm saying? He always been showing love. Like it's, man, just put like this, the opportunities, it's endless. I just thank the Lord because I never think I'll be in them situations, you know what I'm saying? It be love, you get the most love outside the city before you get it in the city.
In January that same year, you opened up for Rod Wave.
Mm-hmm. Out there in St. Louis. And I was out there with the gang on that one, you know what I'm saying? That's the year when we just for real, just like got the ball moving.
Okay, either your manager or whoever, traction or pull,
It
because I
was,
seen a lot of other, I can name shows after
yeah.
shows. There's so many, y'all gotta do y'all research yourself. Who's ever over you definitely got pulled.
You looking at them.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, like it's me, man. It's just like I'm the type of artist like this. I told my big brother, I'm like, I want to be an artist this year. This the first year I'm actually being an artist. So I just the people that I'm close to around that's older than me, I put them over a role. Because in reality, me on the business side, I'm gonna take an artist more serious if he got a full team. If he got a manager, he got a cameraman, he got his gang looking approval. They looking like a unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that serious more than this artist that's over here doing everything by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. That's just how the show business is now. So
okay.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure my gang, we all a unit, we move as one, you know what I'm saying? Like I told my big bro, I'm like, hey bro, I want you to be my personal manager. You know what I'm saying? I told my uncle I want you to be my role manager, you know what I'm saying? And then like in the city, like when it comes to shows and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's J.R. Hood side, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I got a system with this, but it's like me, I'm the one that's really, you know what I'm saying? Like I was all in the past when it was YBC, I was the manager over us, you know what I'm saying? I was getting us into the shows. And like I said, nobody was 21 for real. So how are we getting in these shows? You know the security did not play that, especially if we not the main act. They not playing that, you know what I'm saying? We was sneaking other members in through the trunk, all type of shit.
Mm,
Like, hell yeah.
damn, that's different.
You gotta
Wow.
finesse the system to get what you want.
Man, from 19 to 20,
Mm.
you just started rapping, but you had surpassed so many people that been rapping for so long and still never hit that potential that they feel. Do you feel that those people that's been doing it for a long time and haven't even surpassed what you have perplexed your first year? Do you think it's just they not putting in the work, or what do you think it is? Or people just not
Mm.
fucking with their music?
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of all that for real, for real. Cause like if somebody drop a song, they feel like it's their best one, they'll really stop. You know what I'm saying? People really be stopping. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I know it ain't gonna take one song. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay in their face. You know what I'm saying? So like with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the good and the bad. The bad is gonna make your good come. Most people want their good first. It ain't gonna happen like that all the time, especially being a local rapper.
Mm,
Cause like it's thousands, like you said, it's thousands of local artists in the city.
yeah,
So with that being said, a good artist can get like put over here with these ones over here that ain't taking it serious. So you
yeah,
gotta give them. You can't be mad at the fans though. You gotta give them something to take serious. So it's like I see why people don't want to support, but it's like y'all gotta support. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
We here with y'all, so it's like that's what it is for real. And then people scared to take an L in front of their peers. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I didn't have that problem because, like I said, I moved, so I didn't grow up here with nobody. You know what I'm saying? The
gotcha.
people I grew up with is 700 miles away, so I don't care about losing in front of these people here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still got family and shit up here, but still, again, I take an L. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? But I got 1,000 dubs coming.
On November 11, 2020, you dropped Back from the Dead mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song that stuck out with me on there, track 4, Kicking Shit,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Fort Nick.
Mm-hmm.
What's your relationship with Fort Nick?
Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie. You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
homie?
Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking years though. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's love for him.
Explain that title to that mixtape, Back from the Dead.
Yeah, that's my brother died. So
Oh,
like when he died, you know what I'm saying? That's basically back from dead from him. You know what I'm saying? He came to rebirth through me, you know what I'm saying? So like the cover art you can see it's like ICU, it's like me coming out my body, you know what I'm saying?
got you, got you. You did a on June 2021. You did a off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard interview.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
Real just, you know what I'm saying, me just strategizing stuff, knowing what it really takes to actually get put out there, you know what I'm saying? I had some connects out there in Atlanta. Shout out Wife and Lucci and Trey Pound, all them, you know what I'm saying? I had linked in with Trey Pound, me and him knocked out a song and stuff like that. So like they just put me in motion with Dirty Glove Bastard and them people and stuff out there. So that's what that came about. They respected it, you know what I'm saying? They showed me love. It
Okay.
was good love out there. We shot videos. Everything was cool.
With the jewelry, how much did you spend on jewelry, and when did you collect your first chain?
My first birthday came this year, you know what I'm saying? This one came this year.
I'm leaving right now, G. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. No, I understand. I just want to, whoever is that's talking with you that you're supposed to be out here doesn't know what I'm saying. Pesos, I want to thank you for coming on Views from the Lake podcast. Unfortunately, we got to end it a little early, but we will get another podcast in, man. I appreciate you for coming out here, man.
Much love, much love.
That's a wrap.
It's capped out, 7'6", snapped his back, made him pass out. I can do a magic trick, white hoes, wild out. If we locked in, we locked in. Ain't no switching up. They put the real niggas in the studio.